Executive Professor 𝙏𝙼𝙖𝙣 𝙔𝙤𝙪. Management duties, members of the press, good morning. We warmly welcome the members of the press to the National Examinations Council of Tanzania. Before you, we present Executive Professor 𝙏𝙼𝙖𝙣 𝙔𝙤𝙪, who has important information to share with the Tanzanian public. We thank you for arriving on time, and I welcome our leader to present the relevant information. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. And I also warmly welcome you to the National Examinations Council of Tanzania. The Council is a government body with a major responsibility to conduct examinations for basic education, from Standard 1 to Standard 7. As well as secondary education for Form 1, Form 4, and advanced secondary education for Form 5 and Form 6, alongside teacher training examinations. Welcome very much, dear members of the press. Today, we have one very important piece of information regarding the results of the Form 6 examination and the teacher training examination held in May 2026. Now, regarding the registration of these exams, let me begin with the Form 6 examination. A total of 133,647 candidates were registered to take the Form 6 examination at 1,292 examination centers in the country, including 65,217 women, equal to 49%, and 68,430 men, equal to 51%. Of those registered, school candidates were 126,556, and private candidates were 791. Attendance for school candidates was 99.02%, and for private candidates, 91.33%. For the teacher training examination, a total of 14,330 candidates were registered, among them, 1,544 sat for the repeat examination under the old curriculum, where 4 candidates took the grade A teacher examination and 1,540 took the secondary teacher diploma examination. Considering the 2014 Education and Training Policy, 2023 edition, and the improved teacher curriculum, which is being conducted for the first time this year, a total of 12,788 students were registered. Among them, 10,672 for the Basic Education Teaching Diploma, 138 for the Early Childhood Teaching Diploma, and 736 for the Special Needs Teaching Diploma. Attendance for the teacher examination was 97.7%. Let me talk about the results. Regarding the results for the Form 6 examination, statistics show that the pass rate for school candidates is 99.92%. where 125,560 out of 125,320 who have results passed by achieving Division 1, 2, 3, and 4. In 2025, 125,779 candidates, equal to 99.95% of school candidates, passed. And in 2024, 132,520 candidates, equal to 99.92%, passed. On the side of private candidates, the number of those who passed is 612, equal to 94.5%. Regarding the quality of performance, a total of 124,603 candidates, equal to 99.56%, achieved Division 1, 2, and 3. In 2025, those who achieved Division 1, 2, and 3 were 125,375, equal to 99.62%. In 2024, they were 127,190, equal to 99.4%, and in 2023, they were 95,442, equal to 99.3%. Thus, the quality of performance for the Form 6 examination has continued to be above 99% for 4 consecutive years. The number of candidates who achieved first grade in 2026 is 67,696. equal to 54.1% of all candidates, an increase of 5.52 compared to 2025, where candidates who achieved first grade were 61,120. Equal to 48.6%. Regarding performance by gender, data shows there is no major difference in performance between girls and boys, as the number of girls who passed is 61,733, equal to 99.94%, and boys are 63,323, equal to 99.91%. of those who sat for the exam. Furthermore, there is no major difference in the quality of performance between boys and girls, as those who passed with first, second, and third grades are 99.6%, for girls and 99.53% for boys. Regarding performance by subject combinations, data shows that those who passed with Division 1 and 2 for language, science, social, business, and economics combinations are over 95%, where language combinations are 95.25%, social sciences are 97.17%, business and economics are 95.93%. For natural science combinations, the number of Division 1 and 2 is 77.68%. Candidates who achieved first and second grade for natural science combinations have increased to reach 38,118 in 2026 compared to 37,672 and 31,386 in 2024. For natural science combinations, the number of those who achieved Division 1 and 2 is 8,757. Equal to 82.01% for PCM, 15,285. Equal to 76.36% for PCB, 10,880, equal to 76.67% for CBG, 1,412, equal to 88.47% for PGM, and 847, equal to 76.93% for the PMC combination. For language combinations, data shows that all combinations performed well, where the HKL combination, having the most candidates of all, has a total of 14,466 candidates, equal to 95.5% who achieved Division 1 and 2. For business and economics combinations, data shows that all combinations performed well, where candidates who achieved Division 1 and 2 are 1,837, equal to 93.87% for the EKA combination, 6,788, equal to 94.27% for EGM, and 825, equal to 96.35% for HGE. Regarding social sciences, all combinations performed well, where the total of those who achieved Division 1 and 2 for the HGK combination is 23,153, equal to 98.05%, and the HGL combination is 17,474, equal to 96.03%. Regarding school performance and proficiency groups, out of all 1,064 schools with results for the Form 6 exam in 2026, a total of 757 schools, equal to 71.15%, achieved an average of grade C, that is, marks between 60 to 69. Additionally, schools that achieved an average of grade A to C are 944, equal to 88.73%, and an average of grade A to D are 1,057, equal to 99.35%. Just as it was in 2025 and 2024, there is no school with an average of grade F for the year 2026. Regarding academic performance, statistics show that for all subjects, candidates passed at a rate of 93.37% to 100%, with the exception of basic applied mathematics, which had an 80.53% pass rate. Performance in basic applied mathematics continues to improve, as the pass rate was 59% 3 years ago, rose to 73% last year, and reached 80.53% this year. Now, let me discuss the results for the teaching examinations. For the Certificate in Secondary Education Teaching Examination, which was a retake for former candidates, a total of 148 candidates, equal to 92.45%, passed. Additionally, results for the teaching examination conducted in accordance with the 2014 Education and Training Policy, 2023 edition, and the revised teaching curriculum. Statistics showed that a total of 9,852 students, equal to 96.29%, passed the Certificate in Primary Education Teaching Examination. 1,291 students, equal to 95.91%, passed the Certificate in Early Childhood Education Teaching Examination, and 680 students, equal to 93.02%, passed the Certificate in Special Needs Education Teaching Examination. Regarding the quality of performance in the teaching exams across all three certificates of the revised curriculum, the highest grade, distinction, with a GPA of 4.4 to 5.0, was achieved by 56 candidates, 0.54%, in primary education, 118 candidates, 8.77%, in early childhood education, and 29 candidates, 3.97%, in special needs education. Furthermore, candidates who achieved a credit grade with a GPA of 3.5 to 4.3 include 2,616, 25.31%, in primary education, 402, 29.87%, in early childhood education, and 389, 53.21%, in special needs education. Fellow journalists, the Council has withheld the results of 190 candidates, including 184 from Form 6 and 6 from the teaching examination, who encountered various issues, including health problems. The affected candidates have been granted the opportunity to take the examination in 2027, in accordance with Section 32, Subsection 1 of the Examination Regulations. The Council has nullified the results of 58 candidates, including 44 from the Form 6 examination and 14 from the teaching examination, who were found to have committed malpractice. These results were nullified in accordance with Section 5, Subsection 2(j) of the National Examinations Council Act, Chapter 107, read together with Section 30, Subsection 2(b) of the 2016 Examination Regulations. Additionally, the Council has barred the Excellence Open School Center in Manyara region from acting as a national examination center due to violations of national examination procedures. This center is closed in accordance with Section 4, Subsection 8 of the 2016 Examination Regulations, until the Council is satisfied that it is a secure center for conducting national examinations. The Council would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all regional and district examination committees, school heads, invigilators, markers, parents, and all stakeholders for the great work they have done. Furthermore, the Council congratulates all candidates who sat for the Form 6 and Teacher Education examinations in 2026 for their composure and adherence to the said examination procedures. The results for the Form 6 and Teacher Education examinations held in May 2026 are available on the Council's website, www.necta.go.tz. Thank you very much.
Let me take this opportunity to thank the Executive Secretary, Professor Said Ali Mohammed, for that report and invite members of the press, if anyone has a question. State your full name and media outlet, and please go ahead with your question. Since there is silence, please go ahead.
Thank you. I would like to ask one question. During the reading, it was mentioned that about 58 candidates were found guilty of malpractice, and their results were withheld. What steps have been taken, and what was the nature of the malpractice? 4. The first step is to cancel the results in accordance with the legal and regulatory provisions I mentioned. However, we continue to provide education. The government invests, parents invest, stakeholders invest, and the Foundation of Development